Hey, it's Ellie. Welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. So today I am building a house for my new vampire sim. Well, okay, not new anymore. I actually got this vampire pack like maybe 2 weeks ago, and I built this right after I got it, but I just had a lot of builds planned already, so I decided to release this one now, even though it's been a while. And I know it's totally late with the whole like vampire building spree that everyone went on at once the pack came out. I missed that, but it's fine. I built this for myself, so yeah, I just decided to record it so I had a speed build ready. Anyway, so yeah, it is a vampire house, which means it's going to be really creepy and there's a lot of dark colors, but it's not all dark, and it's definitely not as crazy as the Maxis house. The other, I don't even know the like other vampire house mansion that is in this world. I think it's called Sleepy Hollow or so. I forgot what it's called, but the new world that comes with the vampire pack, it's like a mini world. It has 4 lots or something, maybe 5. Oh, but I built in here because it fits the setting of this kind of house. But the other house that is pre-made that is in the world already is just weird. It's it's kind of obnoxiously colorful, and I wouldn't guess that for a vampire. You know what I mean? It's like you walk in and it's like bright red carpet and just some other colors. They like got the matching or mismatching because I don't think these colors go together, but they've got a bunch of red and purple all throughout the house, which I don't know why, but that is just a really bad color combination to me. It doesn't. I understand those are like really rich colors, and that's why they're used in a lot of those olden houses, but oh, it's just a bad combination together. But yeah, and then there's like the bedrooms are just crazy. There's different floors in every room, which I feel like is quite unrealistic for some of these older houses. Like I get if there's carpet and wood floor, but there was just some weird, I don't know, there was like weird floors in all the rooms. I did end up using a lot of similar wallpapers though, and there was one floor actually that I used in the house as well. I used it, I think, for like most of the rooms downstairs. Yeah, it's this uh boxy. I don't even know what to call that. It's like kind of checkered. Well, they're not different colors, but you get the grid. It's a grid. Yes. Okay. The gridded wooden floors, they also use that in the other vampire house, but I think they only used it in like a really small section and it just looked weird to me. And then upstairs, I used all the same floor. It was like this diagonal floor that also came with the vampire pack. I think both of those floors came with the vampire pack, so I had to use them because I was building a vampire house and I just wanted to use all the items. So there's a lot of those items in here. I am at this point just going through and trying to place some of the items that I know I want to use in the house, like a bunch of lights and stuff I did a few minutes ago. And I'm building the kitchen now, and the kitchen was weird for me. I wanted to use this cool green color because I don't know why. I feel like a lot of counters from these old houses are like oddly colored. I don't know if that's just, I don't know. Maybe I've just seen that in a few houses, but it seemed fitting here, this kind of weird green. Like, I didn't want to make the whole house dark. I didn't really want to make it very bright either. But yeah, I thought the green would be a sort of, it's not neutral, but it's like not light or dark. It's neutral in that way. So that's why I use the green. Okay, I feel like I should mention my sim vampire though to explain some of my other decor choices. Okay, so my vampire is named Ashlyn, and the thing about her is her normal form, like just her plain sim form, is completely white. You'll actually see her in the screenshots later. She's sitting down, but she's got white hair, very, very pale skin. She's got like turquoise-ish blue eyes that are very glowing. She wears all white through all her outfits. I made her wear white. And so yeah, she looks very white there. And then her dark form, which is like the vampire form, which I have yet to really explore yet. I haven't actually played my vampire too much since I built this house. I started a new Skyrim game, so I've just been playing that for a while. Anyway, that's irrelevant. But she has a dark form, and it is actually dark. I made her be like all black in that form, except for her skin is still really pale, but like her hair turns black, all her outfits are black, she's got really dark makeup on. So I thought that was just a cool little transition. So I did want to bring some light colors into the house. Like I said, I didn't want to make it all light or all dark, but I did try to balance it well enough. There's some dark furniture, some white furniture, this wallpaper, which, by the way, I freaking love this wallpaper. Like, I would use it in every house if it didn't have bats on it. It has bats, but you know, it's really, I just love it. It's so beautiful. It looks so, I don't know. It's so fun and pretty. I just really like it. If there were no bats, it would be just amazing. I mean, I understand why there's bats, and it's fine. Like, I'll probably still use this in a few houses. Some weird, I don't know, maybe they're decorating for Halloween or something. But yeah, I just really like this. It comes in a few colors too, but I like the white the best. Also, this wallpaper here is interesting because it shines. I can't remember if it's from the vampire pack as well, but I think it is. And yeah, it's got like a some kind of gloss over it, you know, so when you turn it to the right angle, you can see that it's shining. They did something similar like that in the vintage glamour pack with, I think, almost all of their wallpapers from there had that sort of shimmery effect on it. But yeah, I was having trouble with this little living room area. I'm actually going to call it a den because there's no TV or anything. But I was having trouble with it because, I don't know, the walls were white, the floor was dark, and I couldn't decide what furniture to use. I couldn't decide if I wanted to go with some light furniture, with some dark furniture. I think in the end I went for lighter furniture, and then I think I used red throughout the rest of the house. I changed from the purple because, like I said, that's not a color combination to me. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I did. I put this really light rug down. I haven't done it yet, but I put the really light rug down at first. Not that one, even. I put that in the kitchen. But I end up changing it later, and I might have done that off recording. I can't actually remember. I just noticed it was changed later when I was watching it through. But yeah, I changed it to red because it just it was feeling way too bright in there, and I think the red really scaled that down a bit from on the rug. And also behind the fireplace, I'll do it probably in a few minutes, I decided to put mirrors back there. I really love fireplaces with a mirror backsplash. None of the mirrors really work that well though, that's the problem, so I have to use these plain ones that they just don't really have any kind of style, and therefore they don't often fit just in houses, especially ones like this. I feel like all the mirrors would have a frame of some sort. So I ended up putting a curtain, a red curtain in front of it. I went through like all the curtains, you see me doing it, before I found one of them that I thought fit and didn't like glitch too weirdly into the fireplace. I know that one is glitching pretty badly, but I thought it sort of looked normal, like maybe the curtain just ends there in a way. I thought it looked okay, so that's why I left it. And none of the other ones were really working out for me, so that's why I did that. I really like that little decor book that they have in the corner there. I put it. It's it's interesting. It reminds me of. I feel like in The Sims 3 Supernatural, there was a witch book that you could do your spells with. I think that was something. It's been so long since I played The Sims 3. I pretty much only play The Sims 4 now, which is a little sad for me because I really like The Sims 3, but it just, with all the expansions and the stuff, and it had the open world, it just did not load well anymore. I also had it on my laptop, so that could have been a problem. My laptop was really bad. But I just feel like even if I had this gaming computer that I have now, it just wouldn't run very well. It's not a very well optimized game. There's way too much stuff in it once you get all the packs. But I do really, really miss some aspects of The Sims 3. Like, I loved the Ambitions pack, which I know we got a similar thing with the Get to Work, but I miss most of all the, I think it was, what was it called officially? It was like the fashion, the stylist, maybe. I can't remember what it was called exactly, but basically, you got hired to go around and make over the Sims of the town. You just give them a makeover. You have like a little station and you just, yeah, you give them a makeover. And I loved that because I got to fix all the Sims of the town, but like legitimately my Sim could make money from it, and I didn't have to take 3 years to go through all the Sims in the world and change them individually, like by clicking on them with cheats and stuff. I could just go in and give them a makeover because I was a stylist. And that was so good. Sometimes they would hate your makeover. That was not so good because I wasn't going to change it since they look good after what I did, way, way better than what they looked like before. But sometimes they did hate your makeover, and so you didn't get paid as much, but that was fine for me. Also, in the Ambitions pack, I just kind of remembered, I'm pretty sure there was like an interior designer career. I hope that wasn't of the same like stylist and interior designer, but I'm pretty sure no. I'm pretty sure there was a separate career where Sims would come and they would say, yeah, I want a remodeled bathroom and this is the budget. And then you just get to remodel that bathroom or house, and it was so cool. That's what I miss of The Sims 3 most of all. And the other thing that I missed so much was Island Retreat. It was a pack. I think it was one of the last packs they came out with, but you got to run a resort, like a beach resort, and that was just so cool. Like, I had so much fun doing that. We also have something similar with like the what pack did that come in? Was it also Get to Work? Where you could run restaurants, or not restaurants, stores and whatnot, but it's just not the same. You can run a restaurant too, but it's not the same. It's not as cool. There was like all these activities, and you had the buffet, and you could change your quality of like everything, and you could change the prices, and I don't. there's a lot of similar aspects with Dine Out, but running a restaurant is not as cool as running a beach resort that people stay in and just do beach activities. There was like the, what do you call that? The walking on the hot coals or whatever, that whole thing. There's one of those. There's just so many things that you can do with that pack. I loved it. I had a lot of time in that game because of that pack. Well, it looks like I finished the downstairs now. I'm working on some bedrooms. So what I did upstairs was I put 2 regular bedrooms, I believe, and then 1 master bedroom for my vampire that has a coffin in it for the bed, because that was something that came with the vampire pack, was a coffin. So yeah, I put that in only one of the rooms. I just felt like, I'm pretty sure your vampires can actually sleep in a regular bed. Coffins are way cooler, and obviously if I'm building the vampire house, then I need to put the coffin in, but I didn't want a coffin in every single room because, you know, what if she has guests sleep over? What if she ends up having a child who wants a normal bed? Like, there's a lot of factors going into that, so I just decided only 1 coffin would be good. And yeah, there's just 1 bathroom upstairs. You probably saw when I was building it, but I struggled a lot with that, I don't even know what to call it, like the landing part of the stairs, like that whole room. It's kind of a lounge. I think it's like a TV room now, but I had no idea what to put in there at first, so that's why there is all those changes in there. It took me so long. I love this wallpaper in purple too. It looks really nice in purple and white. Those are probably my 2 favorite combinations of this wallpaper, the white and black, and then the purple and the white. And I felt like the purple worked for my sim Ashlyn, my vampire, because like I said, she's got her like white form and then her dark form, so it fits for her not to have complete darkness in her house. Like, I don't know, it seems like they want you to do that with all the items that they give you. It's easy to get really dark things in this house. Plus the archways are really creepy, and they definitely seem like they work better in a darker house, but I wanted to use them, so I did. I think I'm just gonna work on landscaping after this, a little bit on this porch area. But yeah, pretty much done with the build. I just wanted to mention quickly before I do my outro that the music for this it doesn't exactly fit with my normal sim builds, but I ended up using Toccata and Fugue and D minor, the Bach piece, because it fits so well. It's like a vampire theme. Yeah, you'll see. It's a vampire theme. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel because I post the sim videos every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye!